Okay. We finally made it. Sorry, guys. We were having serious glitch-tastic action happening. So, let me check and see if this is actually working. Thinking about it. Sorry, guys. We were having serious glitch-tastic. Okay. Goodness. Well, 25 minutes late. Thanks, Google Plus. Okay. Let me leave the links. See if this link actually is working. Okay, wait for a minute, let everybody get logged in. And if you're here, go ahead and comment so I know you're here. Okay, let me do a quick refresh. Somebody's here. Probably Sarah. That's Sarah. Hey, girl. Hey. Sarah always connects through Facebook. Message Mindy. Yep, Sarah's here. He'll wait for a minute, see if Mindy, I know Mindy's been waiting. Of course, Mindy was ready to rock and roll today, and then we have technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Google Plus for some reason, was not loading the camera. So I finally had to completely reboot my entire system and get the two to force the two to connect, which I couldn't do the way I had the original setup. So always something, right? Well, not always. Actually, we've done pretty good. We've been pretty lucky for a while. We haven't had any glitches for a while. There's Mindy. Hey, girl. Hey. Sorry about that. Google Plus couldn't find my camera on my laptop. So we had no video for a while there. So I have like 3 Google Plus attempts, Hangouts to go in and delete, where I kept trying to force it. I finally got it to work. Okay, so just a little business before we start. Probably next time, when I talk about items that are being discontinued, I think I'm probably going to stop mentioning like the clothing, shoes, and jewelry, because those are products that we know are not going to be in the book for a long time. Minnie's got the soapbox ready. You got a topic? So I'm probably going to stop mentioning those items and focus just more on like the, skincare or makeup items, or, body care items, that kind of thing, bath and body stuff, because we know the jewelry and the clothing and that kind of thing is only in the book short term anyway. It's all essentially seasonal stuff. So if anybody is opposed to that, let me know, and I won't stop doing that. But the reason I want to stop mentioning that stuff is because that frees up a little bit of time to show you guys products, like product demos, that you can maybe see ahead of time, which might help you decide if you want to, demo that or not. I mean, I'm not going to have a ton of things. I might show you one thing or a couple things, because obviously I'm not going to spend outside of my my business budget either. So if you have an opinion about that, let me know. If you think it's a good idea, I'll just start with it, unless a bunch of people say, no, please tell us all the clothing and jewelry and shoes that are being discontinued. Okay, so that is that's the first thing. Let me check something really quickly. Yeah, okay. All right, so campaign 15 looks like this, and it has the Vitale day lotion on the front of it. Minnie says, I'm with you, clothes, etc. are seasonal, and we know they're going to be here and gone quickly. Okay. All right, cool. That'll just free us up a little bit of time. Every now and then we've had campaigns where that was pretty much all that was in there. I mean, as far as discontinued items, either that or like home goods. Sometimes it's the children's stuff. I might still tell you guys the children's stuff, because our children's line is so limited that you might want to know that. Not only is it so limited, but I think they kind of plan for those items to be in there a little bit longer than they plan for some of the other items. So I may still cover those, but okay. So the Vitale is on the front. Vitale, I still don't know how to say that right. On the back is the My Truth charm bracelets, and these are the ones. They each have a charm, and they each say something different. So anything is possible. Believe in yourself. Follow your heart. And they are priced at $5.99. So that's on the back. Let me check and make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, let me move that over a little bit. Okay. Technical difficulties has me all thrown off. So those are on the back. Helen's here. Aloha. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, and the Vital's on the front. And, okay, so let's start with discontinued items. There's not too many, really. Page 102, I am gonna still do clothing and stuff this time, but starting next time is when I'll leave that stuff out. So page 102, this is actually home goods. The striped ceramic condiment server. Oh, somebody just dinged on Facebook. Let me check and make sure it's not a Maven asking question or needing some help. Oh, it's Mindy. Mindy dinged at me. Let's see. Oh. Okay, she was sharing with Sarah. Okay. So it's this one down here at the bottom. Sorry, sometimes these are a little bit like squirrel because I have to stop to read the messages or check Facebook for anybody that dings in that needs help. Okay, so there's that, page 108. A decent number of the children's items in this one that have not been in there very long. So the first one would be the Space Duo walkie-talkie set. You know, that's only been in there for a minute. And I mean, these are seasonal. This next item is seasonal, so that's not necessarily surprising, but considering we don't have that many children's items, it's a little fast. So the next one is the Kids Lightweight Summer Slip-On, which is the red clog-looking thing down at the bottom. Okay, so those are all while supplies last. And let's see, page 110. The sequin flower flat, which are the little shoes with the little flower on the front, on the tip. And then also the Photo Hearts tote, which is this one here. And then page 116. Now this, I'm totally excited about. Well, I'm torn about it, but I'm excited about it. Okay, so you'll remember last time we talked about it looks like we're not really sure the Beyond color, like the plumping lip color and the plumping lip conditioner might be getting discontinued. Minnie says, less than a New York minute. Well, if you don't think that they are paying attention to what we're doing on the Maven page or here in these videos, they are. Because this is something we have discussed and it's happening. So total thumbs up. This is where I want to encourage people to communicate your likes and your dislikes on the Maven page here in these videos because they are watching us, okay? And they're not communicating anymore, but they're basically taking all of our ideas, they're taking all of our complaints, they're taking all of our suggestions, and they're using them, okay? So you're going to see where you have some kind of brilliant idea and all of a sudden that pops up in the brochure. You know, they're paying attention. So make sure you're participating there and, you know, that kind of thing. And here is the perfect example. On page 116, last time we talked about the Beyond Color lip products might be getting discontinued, going away. We weren't sure, but they basically said while supplies last. Well, this time there's a little asterisk here, right where my finger is, and it says last time in brochure with the asterisk. And when you go up and you look at the colors, they have put an asterisk next to the colors that this is the last time you can buy that color. Whoop, whoop. This is something that they used to do through the entire brochure. Probably like the early 2000s. Yeah, the early 2000s, they were still doing it. I don't remember when they stopped, maybe sometimes mid to late 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. This is so helpful, and I am so glad they listened. And we need to go back and encourage them to continue this, because this not only lets you know that colors or specific items are being discontinued, but it lets your customers know. So then your customer has an opportunity to say, oh, well, terracotta is my favorite color, so now I'm going to buy like 4 of them so that I have some backups. Okay? So let me tell you the colors that they have indicated to be the last time in this brochure. And this is the Beyond Color plumping lip colors that we're referring to. Terracotta, cocoa, chocolate frosting, sienna, and beige shimmer. Okay, so it's half of the line. There are 10 colors in the line. Half of them are listed as last time in brochure in this brochure. So terracotta is this one. Cocoa is the one right underneath my fingernail. Chocolate frosting is the one right underneath my fingernail. And sienna is right underneath my fingernail. And beige shimmer right underneath my fingernail. And I know you can't see color very well. Minnie says, Avon is watching and they're listening to our suggestions, complaints, etc. I'm stoked that they did that with Beyond Colors. And hopefully they will keep on keeping on with this, because even though it doesn't necessarily give us time to save something, like, you know, we can't, well, I mean, we could still complain, like if they're indicating that they're discontinuing a product, we could still write letters and say, please don't discontinue that product. But this is much more clear, knowing that this is the last time we can get 5 colors, but that we still have time to buy other colors. This might mean they're doing repackaging. This could mean that they're gonna provide some new colors coming up. You know, it could be that they're just shrinking the line. It could be that they're just discontinuing some colors sooner than others and it's still going away. But this is so much more helpful than the nothing that we've been working with for quite some time, right? So use that to plan. You know, when you see those kind of things, if you know you have customers that those are their favorite products, I mean, you can say, oh my gosh, you know, customer Susie, Beyond Color plumping lip colors, those are her favorite lipsticks. Oh my gosh, oh well, good, they're not discontinuing her favorite color yet, you know, or yes, they're discontinuing her favorite color. I need to call her right now and ask her how many does she want me to get so that she can keep them stored up, you know. Does she want 5? Does she want 10? Does she want 27? How many does she want, right? So that helps you kind of plan with your customers. So make sure you use that as a tool. So totally excited about that. Completely stoked. That's awesome. And that was actually the last thing in here that I saw that was potentially discontinued, going away. So that's good. And then the marked brochure is the same one, so I'm not gonna, I mean, I'll show it to you again, but it's the same one as last time. So, you know, has that big necklace on the front that we talked about. You know, the tiger's eye, we had the big discussion about that. So there's that. And I think next time I'm probably going to show you, I think I'm going to get these earrings, the set. So I'll probably have that to show you next time. Now, speaking of that, before we go on in the brochures, I want to show you a product that I purchased from the Campaign 14 brochure. And I thought you guys might want to see it demoed. So it's the drawstring hobo bag. And these are the ones that come in blue and yellow. And you guys can tell me if you like this idea, if you don't like this idea, if this is helpful, if it's not helpful. If you don't like it, I won't do it, because then that saves me a little bit of money every campaign if I'm buying something just to show you guys. This is kind of a first impressions thing, because I kind of looked at it a little bit, but not really. So I'm just going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to show you the details as we go. So, you know, it's folded up like this when you pull it out. So it has kind of a nice sort of oval shaped bottom. And here's my hand to kind of give you an idea of sizing. And the back is just plain. It's kind of like a pebbled leather, which this material is much nicer than some of the other materials they've been selling in bags lately. I'm I'm glad that there's no nylon in sight, except for maybe on the inside, right? There is a cord here that kind of weaves in and out through some silver studding. And that cording runs around the front as well. But before we get around to the front, I want to show you here on one side, it's only on one side, not the other, is you know, a toggle with like a little pocket. So this would be a good little pocket for like car keys, or you could fit a smaller phone in here, but it's a little, I mean, my almost all of my hand fits here. You can see a little bit of my palm is sticking out. So, well, let me grab my phone and see. I have the Galaxy X5, which is bigger than an iPhone. So let me just see if that fits in there. Long ways, just to slide it in. You can see it doesn't quite fit. Let me see if I can adjust it. I think an iPhone would fit, because an iPhone is decently smaller. You know, it's probably a ½ inch smaller all the way around, something like that. And I think I could probably force it if I tried to turn it right side up, but I wouldn't really, I don't want to force it. So some phones might not fit in that, but like I said, really good for keys or your chapstick, the stuff you grab for right, you know, easily. That I wouldn't put anything in there that you're afraid would get stolen if you live in a bigger city where you might have somebody walk up behind you and just get right in there, kind of thing, you know, while you're walking. And then on the front, you can see that that cording comes, you know, around the front and has this little toggle, you know, pull that you could adjust. So you could pull this and pull your bag tight shut, cinch it at the top if you want to. Okay, and then details on the strap. It has nice kind of strong metal rings. They're not really round, but I don't know what else you would call those. And then this is like a slider buckle, so you can adjust the length of your strap if you want it to be longer or shorter. Yeah, and then, well, let me pull so I can get the tape off of this. Is this helpful to you guys? You tell me, what do you think? Seeing one or a couple products up close, do you like this? I thought this might be helpful for some of you that are considering demoing a product, and particularly, you know, if it's some of the products where they're saying might be unforeseen demand, you might enjoy seeing it. So you can see this is one of those slider belts. So you could slide this and make it longer or shorter. Okay. Then on the inside, there is a snap at the top. So that's nice. So you can, not only can you snap it, but then you could pull this toggle tight if you wanted to and cinch it closed even tighter to make it hard for somebody to sneak up behind you and slide their hand down in there and steal your wallet or something. And then on the inside, on the front wall where that pull tie is, there is 2 slider pockets, and this is similar to what we usually always have, you know, just a pocket where you could slide your phone down in or something along those lines. And then on the back wall, there is a zipper pocket, and this is just, you know, this zipper is a little, I mean, it's a little cheaper. It's not as hefty as, like, you know, this type of a pull. And it is kind of that nylon inner lining, which is okay. I mean, that's easy to wipe out. It can tear kind of easily sometimes if you're somebody who really loads your bag down, but it's nice because you can just kind of wipe it out with a damp cloth. And then you can kind of see it's just kind of a deep one inner pocket. Okay, so there's nothing really else. It's pretty deep. One thing I'll say is this is one of those where it's kind of dark. Like, you know, as I'm looking in, I'm like, yeah, it could be kind of hard to see things down there. So this is one of those, if you've ever had one, have you ever had one of those like lights that you hang on the edge that points down into your purse so you can see down inside? That might be something you could suggest to customers, or something you could purchase on the side and sell along with this. You know, if you find a company that supplies something like that, extra money making opportunity maybe. Or also if you were like selling wallets and things, or if you're selling accessories with this, I would sell accessories that don't match this exactly. Like don't sell anything that's really matches this color, because it's things that will get lost down in her purse. So, you know, find things that coordinate but aren't matchy, that kind of thing. Okay, so Helen likes this, Mindy likes this. Okay, sweet. Well, I'll keep doing this. I mean, I can't say, you know, I'm only going to buy things that are useful to me in some way, or that are my taste. So, well, that's not necessarily true. I buy things a lot of times that aren't my taste, just because I know that not everybody has my taste, and so I like to show variety. But okay, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to tell you about this, girls, is that, you know, it's right at the front of Campaign 14 book. You know, it's right at the very beginning, because all the seasonal clothing was the first thing at the front of the Campaign 14 book. It is not in Campaign 15. It's not in the big book. It's not in the little sales book, you know, the little side book. So think about that if you're deciding whether or not to demo this. The shoes, remember there's the little sandals that match. There's the blue and the yellow pair. Those are in both Campaign 14 and 15. I'm guessing you'll probably see these again in like maybe Campaign 16 or 17, but I'm guessing they skipped a catalog because they expect these to be in high demand, and they may be afraid that they won't be able to keep up with the demand of them. So they are at least skipping one book. Okay, so important to know. Mindy loves the slider pockets, the ones that on the inside. Okay, so maybe this isn't the thing for you to demo. Maybe it is. If you have concerns when they skip catalogs, when they skip campaigns, that you kind of lose some sales opportunity there, then maybe don't demo this, or maybe wait and buy a handful of them out of Campaign 14 and then just sell them outright from Campaign 14, knowing that they're not going to be in Campaign 15. That's another option as well, if you know that you have a customer base for something like this. Okay, so there's that. All right, next thing is the little mini catalog. And these are the ones that are designed for you guys to throw, like to toss or to leave places. Or these are good ones. Like if you guys go to a bookstore or something, I don't know about you guys, but in our area we have like a city paper, and it is free for people to take. And it's one of those papers that features all kinds of businesses in the area, and like things that are happening at the ballet or the theater, or, you know, all kinds of events and that kind of thing. Some places have, like, you'll have a lot of places where they have those catalogs that are homes for sale, or sometimes you get those free employment catalogs. These are really good to go wherever those are, like in the stand at the front of your grocery store or outside the local McDonald's or whatever, and slip one of these in the middle of all of those, because they're good and thin. And the companies, if there's a company that's like strictly managing that section, they don't know that they're in there. And people just take the thing that they're looking for, and oh, by the way, they got an Avon catalog in the meantime, right? Minnie says she wishes purses that, try again. She wishes purses had lighter insides. She loses her pink phone case in her pink line bag. Yeah. That's why a lot of companies will do like the printed insides, because then there's contrast, or the lighter lining is good as well. I mean, sometimes they'll have a bag where the lining just in general is a different color than the outside. That's part of the problem, is that the lining on this one is such a good match for the outside, and it's a dark color, so it really, the deeper it gets, the darker it gets, kind of thing. But yeah. Okay, so this one, let's see what's happening in this one. Okay, on page 4, while supplies last, the Avon Pro Beauty Organizer. So that was this one that had the little elastic bands all around the outside and the pockets on the sides. That's while supplies last. And then on page 21, no. Hello, girl. Did you write down the wrong page? Probably. Oh, no. I'm on the wrong page. Hello, Shannon. Okay. On page 21, the modern soft blouse. So this is clothing. It's that white one. That's while supplies last. On page 24, the Cushion Walk Pretty Pump Sling Back, which is the nude ones that we all like, that I can't wear because I'm a 7.5. I'm a half size, and I don't like to squish my foot in something smaller, and I don't like it flopping on my heels in something bigger. Okay, 26. The Carry-Away Crossbody Bag and the Cushion Walk Espadrille Flat. Now, I'm going to tell you something about these. The black bag, I tried to order one of the black bags in campaign 14, and it gave me that really irritating notice that said, not available, please reorder. No. If you can't provide it to me, I'm not going to keep trying to order it a million times afterwards. When you tell me it's not available, to me it's not available, and I'm just going to tell my customer it's not available, and I'm going to encourage them to buy something else, to choose something else that I know I will get, because I can waste my time over and over and over again trying to order, you know, the bag at $15, or I could find one at $19 and talk her into that I know she'll get, and I make a couple extra dollars, right? So that's how I personally handle those situations, because I would like for Avon to stop leaving that message forever. I want them to either put it on back order or take it off of sale, one or the other, right? That's how I feel about it. So only the black one. I can only tell you that about the black one, and I tried to order it from campaign 14, and that was the message I got. I can tell you that as a trendsetter, we get all kinds of glitches where the system is set up wrong. So it may be a system error that they need to fix. I don't know, but all I can do is warn you guys based on my experience. So, you know, you guys know that we recently had the error where I couldn't order the order book and they fixed it. That's another example of where I'm pretty sure they're watching what we're doing on the Maven page. Now, I'm sure other people probably are trying to order it too and complained. But I was like, I'm done with the complaints. I've had too much complaining that I've had to do lately, so I just left it alone. I complained on the Maven page, but I didn't send an email. And I had to wait about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, but I finally was able to add it. So they got it fixed. Whatever the situation was, I got one on my order. Now, whether it actually shows up or not is another story, but I did get it on there. Okay, so page 29. This is in the Romantic Hideaway collection. The layered necklace and the cuff bracelet are while supplies last. So this necklace and the bracelet down here are while supplies last. The bigger, more expensive bracelet with the matching earrings and the ring are still apparently available. And then on page 31, I just wanted to mention there's a flyer exclusive in here. These are ones that have been flyer exclusives the entire time, basically. But it's the Toast of the Town necklace and earring gift set. Now, here's what's interesting to me is they don't show the earrings in the picture. They just show the necklace. So that's a little strange. But according to the information, you're supposed to get matching earrings. Okay, but it's this one right here at the top. Okay, so there's that. By the way, I didn't show you the cover, so here's what the cover looks like. And the makeup setting spray is on the back and is on sale for $6.99. Okay, and then the outlet book, there wasn't anything in there that I was surprised by, which is a good thing. On the front is the Frozen Enchanted Mix and Match earring set. And then on the back is the Signature Silk, the Skin So Soft Luminous Luxe. The body washes that weren't in the catalog for very long, that we kind of said that was a little bit of wasted opportunity. I feel like they still have it in their minds that people only want glowy, sparkly things seasonally, and the beauty community has changed. We want to glow and sparkle, 12 months out of the year. Not to mention the fact that, just because it's cold in Ohio in January and February, it's not necessarily really cold in California, and they're still showing off body parts, And shoot, even if I have long sleeves on, I'll put something that glows on my chest, or if I have like a cold shoulder opening, I'll do something there. So I think that they had this in their short term because it is infused with shimmering golden sparkle, but this is something they could sell forever. I think this could have been a permanent item, in my opinion. But really, as far as the outlet book goes, like I said, nothing in here that I was surprised by. The spring hand creams are in here, but obviously they're for spring, and this is, I'm well into summer as far as my sales, so that's not surprising. They have the Ultra Color lip crayons, the 5 colors in here. Not surprising. Just more of the same clearance that they've had for a while. So, yeah. Everything that's in here, I think, is things that you would expect. I really don't think there's anything in here that would surprise you at all. So, there's that. And now for the what's new. Okay. First thing straight out of the gate, they are repackaging, rebottling the Amari. Okay? So what's happening is Amari is celebrating 30 years. It's the 30-year anniversary for Amari. So the first thing they're doing is, in celebration of the 30 years, they are bringing out a new Amari fragrance, which is called Amari Elixir. An intensely enticing new fragrance for her. So that's what it looks like. Amari, let's talk about the repackaging situation for a minute. Amari is one of the bottles that I think does look, dated and that type of thing. It really hasn't changed in forever. That being said, it is the kind of, the bottle was designed to protect the product inside, because, we know that sunlight causes fragrance to break down. So when you have a bottle that is glass, from the moment you take it out of the box, you're ruining it, right? If you sit it on your counter in the sunlight, you're ruining it, because the oils can't stand up to sunlight. It causes them to break down. So the only issue I have with this is that they're switching from a protected bottle to what appears to be a bottle that you can see through, which means the product is not going to last as long. So just want to mention that you may have some customers who might say something along those lines, or something about that. Anyway, something to think about. Okay, so let's talk about Amari Elixir. Let's see. We're celebrating the occasion with a limited edition gift for you and your customers with each Amari Elixir demo or brochure purchase. Okay, so what they're doing is they're giving a free body lotion with each Amari Elixir purchase. And it's going to be in the fragrance Amari Elixir as well. Okay, so let's talk about the fragrance itself. The scent is, here's the description. Feel the intensity of passion with tempting, juicy blackberry essence, seductive rose absolute, and hypnotic pure vanilla extract. Okay, so blackberry essence, rose absolute, and pure vanilla extract. Those are the identifying notes. Okay, the bottle at full price is going to be $23, but it's going to intro at $12.95. So $12.95 for a perfume and getting a free body lotion is a pretty good deal for a product launch, which is essentially what this is a product launch, right? And there's going to be an advanced order opportunity to earn 45% based on the special anniversary offer prices. Okay, and what it is it's a 6-piece collection where you're basically getting 3 of the sprays and 3 of the lotions. So the value is $93. You pay $21.36 and you earn $17.49. Now you guys know what I always say, if you're not to President's Club yet, unless you know for sure, there is no way in the world that you're ever going to get there before the end of the year, which I would say it's too early to say that. Don't count yourself out. If you're not to President's Club yet, don't do this because you need the awards points to get to President's Club. Wait and just order them out of the brochure if you're going to order them. If you're already to President's Club, or you know that there is no way in the world that you're ever going to get to President's Club before the end of the year, then if you want to save the 45%, do this, okay? So it's no limit, delayed billing. You order in campaigns 15 or 16, you're billed in 17, you pay in campaign 18. You only get awards points for your cost. You don't get full awards points. And, you know, the credit limit, yada, yada, all the same stuff. Your cost price is what you get credit for with your downline and all that kind of thing. Okay? So here's what that looks like. No, yeah. Okay, so Minnie says, Amari does need an update. It's plastic and very dated. Oh, her customers go through Amari fast. She doesn't think theirs will break down fast enough. Helen says, no sandalwood? I'm utterly shocked. I know, right? We like to venture out into some other scents. Because that's what that looks like. Let me tell you what it smells like really quick, because I did smell it. And let me see if I think the same thing I thought before, if I can remember what I thought. Yeah. It reminds me of, it's a scent I've smelled before and I can't place it. It is fruity. It leans a little bit on the musky side, probably because of the rose, but it doesn't smell like rose. And it doesn't smell like vanilla. It's kind of a soft, powdery, fruity scent that kind of reminds me, like, I feel like there's maybe a candy or something out there, like a powdery type candy, not Sweet Tarts or something like that, but yeah, it's nice. I will tell you though, it's very different from the original Amari scents. Not only Amari itself, but kind of the first versions of Amari that came out, because it's not Oriental at all. It's not Oriental. It is not spicy at all. So people who really like, a lot of people like the Amari line because it's very, I mean, it's a very sophisticated sort of scent. And it's very spicy. Some people would consider that to be kind of bitter. And definitely runs musky. And kind of has that burn. Do you know what I'm talking about? Sometimes the original Mari has that sort of burn. This does not have that. This is the entirely different end. This is very different from the original Mari lines. And we've had versions that have been musky, but less oriental. This is totally different. This is like the softest, sweetest of all of them, and the muskiness is less intense. Okay, so Mindy's already at 45%. She sells at 50%, so the incentives don't work for her. Yeah, if you are, if you are well beyond President's Club, you're probably these probably aren't a great deal for you anyway, because you're probably already making more money than this would give you anyway. So other than to have them before they're in the book, there's not much point. If you really wanted it before it was in the book for some reason, like maybe if you're a rep in a place where it is so saturated that every person you approach already knows an Avon rep, then you might want to get a jump on all those other reps by having it first and saying, well, I bet your rep doesn't have this yet. That's the only way I can think that would maybe be a benefit to somebody, but the market is not that saturated. So, okay. So here is what the Amari Seduction bottle now looks like. The Amari Seduction does not come with a free body lotion, and neither does the regular Amari. It's only the Amari Elixir that's going to have the free body lotion. Minnie likes the blackberry. Sounds like this will appeal to the younger girls. I do think this is appropriate for a younger scent. I do think this is a younger scent, appropriate for younger girls. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth. Minnie says, unless she gets 100% award sales, it's a no-go. Yep. Well, yeah, and just because you are, Rose Circle or Honor Society or whatever doesn't mean you're not trying to get to an even higher level. In order to get to that higher level, you still need the full awards points. So, okay, and then there's a sample bundle available. 48 samples for only $3.99. It includes Discover More sample cards. Okay, so these are the cards, and you get 24 of the new Elixir ones. You get 12 of the Seduction, and you get 12 of the original Amari. So that's not bad, right? 48 samples for $3.99. With it being the cards, those are a little more expensive for them to make, I think. So that's a pretty good deal. That's what that looks like. Minnie took the new Ultimate for that reason. Oh, to get ahead of everybody else so you can get it in their hands right away. Yeah. Okay. And then there aren't any warnings about selling out for that, so that's a good thing. We've had warnings before with the sample bundles, but it was kind of a while supplies last situation. Okay, so then here is the regular Amari. This is what the new bottle looks like. And by the way, the $12.95 special anniversary offer is the same price as when Amari first launched 30 years ago. So Amari launched at $12.95. So that's what the new bottle looks like. These caps are very reminiscent. Mindy, do you remember when they did the little collection of the 4 vintage fragrances, and they came in the little bottles with a cap similar to that, and each cap was different for the 4 different fragrances. I think Firefox was one of the scents, and I can't remember. The bottle shape is different, but the cap looks like it might be the same. Goes around, comes around, right? We just talked about that in my post about the lipstick the other day. Okay, so there's that. Now, changing gears, here is another representative offer. Again, it's a save 45% situation. It's off the brochure 17 offer where they're doing any 2 for $40 mix or match. Okay, so it looks like it's all skincare. All the lines are going to be included, it looks like, for 2 for $40. So that's, I haven't seen a deal like that in a long time. Your cost is $11 each. So if you just want to demo one item, you can demo it at $11. And you can order at no limit. In campaigns 15 and 16, you're billed in that campaign, so it's not delayed billing. And you get award points for $11 for each item you buy. So it's your cost award sales. Okay? But it includes, under the Vitality line, the eye cream, the day cream, and the night cream. So not the new one, not the new day lotion, just the original 3 products. Then in the reverseless line, it includes the day lotion, the day cream, the night cream, the dual eye system, and the wrinkle smoother. So I think that's everything in that line other than facial cleansers. In the platinum, it includes the day cream, the night cream, and the eye and lip cream, which I think is everything except for the cleanser. And then in the multi-performance, the new ultimate line, it's the day cream, the night cream, and the eye system. Okay. So if you didn't take advantage and wanted to stock up with the double dollars, well, shame on you, but you could potentially stock up here for a little less. If you feel that benefits you, I say wait and just buy it out of the brochure and get your awards points. Mindy has and remembers those. Life is a circle. Yes. What goes around comes around. Circle of life. Okay. And then another representative offer. Now we're getting to the point where they're starting to clear house, I think, a little bit for the fall for fourth quarter stuff. I mean, we're starting to kind of get into that section. So you'll be seeing a lot of these special representative offers where they're trying to get you to buy stuff so that it clears out the warehouse, right? This one is save 40% off the campaign 17 brochure offer, which will be any 2 for $7.99. Your cost will be $2.40 each. This is one of those no limit opportunities. You order in campaign 15 and 16, you're billed in that campaign, and you only get awards points for the $2.40. So your cost awards points. And it's mascara. This is a mascara opportunity. So it includes the Avon Lash Conditioner and Primer, the Super Extend Mascara, the Super Extend Winged Out Mascara. Although the Super Extend Winged Out Mascara is not included in the 2 for $7.99 offer in the brochure. Okay, so something to note there. Anyway, you are going to get a bigger profit if you take advantage of this situation with the Super Extend Winged Out Mascara, provided it is full price in the brochure. Okay, Aero Volume Mascara is included. Super Shock Mascara is included. Super Shock Max Mascara is included. Big and Daring Volume Mascara is included, although the Big and Daring Volume Mascara is not a part of the 2 for $7.99 offer in the brochure. So same thing as I just said. There is potential to make better money with that. And then also the Mega Effects Mascara is included, but it is also not included in the 2 for $7.99 offer. Okay, so there's 3 mascaras that are not included in the 2 for $7.99 offer. The Super Extend Winged Out Mascara, the Big and Daring Volume Mascara, and the Mega Effects Mascara. But they are included, they are available for this representative offer. Okay? Minnie said, that's good for the ultimate sales to tell them they can replenish in campaign 15 at the same price. Yeah. Yeah, the new ultimate, they're not putting it up to full price anytime soon, right? They're stretching out that 2 for $40 situation. So, okay, so here's all the mascaras if you want, if this for some reason appeals to you as far as the stock up situation. Same thing as I always say, award points are probably more important for most people. Okay. Supersized 7-pack earner, no. 7-pack super earner, guaranteed 50% earnings based on the brochure 17 special prices. Okay, so this is a no limit delayed billing, order in campaigns 15 or 16, you get billed in campaign 17, you pay in campaign 18 situation. The campaign 17 brochure special prices count toward award sales and earnings level. Okay, so this is a full award sales opportunity. However, the only catch to that is that you do not get the full credit as far as leadership goes. As far as leadership goes, you only get credit for the you pay price. Okay? So that will shrink your leadership earnings a little bit if your downline does this versus buying it in the brochure. Okay? But this is full award sales and it is 50% earnings. So this is one, while it's not double dollars or anything like that, this is one that I might tell people, okay, if you know you have a customer base for this is a decent one to get involved in. If you've got the customer base and if you've budgeted for it, if you've got the funds available for it from your business funds, not from your credit card, right? Then do this. Okay, so what this is it's the bonus size bottles of the lotion, the moisture therapy lotions and the Skin So Soft lotions. Okay, so it's a seven pack kit, and it includes the moisture therapy calming relief lotion, the daily skin defense lotion, and the intensive healing and repair. All bonus size. And then it also includes under the Skin So Soft line, the Soft and Sensual Ultra Moisturizing Lotion, the Signature Silk Ultra Moisturizing Lotion, the Supreme Nourishment Cream Oil Lotion, and the Original Body Lotion. Okay, so these are the 33.8 fluid ounces bottles, the big ones. They are regularly $13. They're going to be $9.99, looks like in the brochure. So the value is $91. You pay $34.96. You earn $34.97, and you get award sales for $69.93. Okay, so the reason you're not getting $91 award sales is because they're on sale. Okay, they're not being sold for regular price. They're being sold for $9.99. Okay, so here's what that looks like. Mindy's having to close her training center, so she's not stocking up anymore. You're still doing training from your home, though, right? Weren't you saying? But that doesn't allow customers to come in and buy off the street, right? Bummer. These do have the pump. Yeah, these do have the pump. Or at least according to the picture, they have a pump. Okay. Now, another special representative offer. Save 40, good grief. Save 40% off the campaign 17 brochure special prices. No limit. You order in campaigns 15 and 16. You are billed in that campaign. You only get award sales for your cost, not full award sales. Okay? This is basically the children's natural line. So it includes the finger paints, 2 colors of the finger paints, which is Wacky Watermelon and Bursting Berry, the body wash and bubble bath in the scents Outgoing Orange, Groovy Grape, and Wacky Watermelon, the Goodnight Lavender body lotion, the Goodnight Lavender body wash and bubble bath. The body wash and bubble bath is one product together, okay? The shampoo and conditioner, which is in Wacky Watermelon. The Amazing Apple Detangling Spray. That detangling spray, you guys, is so good. And, I mean, the kids love it, but I love it. It's good for, you know, anybody who has hair that tangles a lot, adults or children alike. So that's included. The Amazing Apple Shampoo and Conditioner, which is all one product, right? It's just shampoo and conditioner combo. And then the Amazing Apple Super Styling Gel. So the cost for these are all different. You know, it's not, none of them are the same cost. So each one, you just have to decide. It's kind of a mix and match sort of situation. We are special. Yeah, no full award sales. All right, guys, I have a yawn that's like nagging at me, and it won't come out, and it won't stay in. So I'm getting a bunch of half yawns. It's annoying. Okay. Do you want to let's look at the new kids stuff. There's going to be a Minions backpack set, and it's the backpacks that we've had before, where there's a backpack and like a lunch pail, and the lunch pail attaches to the backpack. You know, it snaps in on the side or loops in on the side. This one also has a little pencil case that comes with it too, so it's like a 3-piece set. And this one has the background where it looks like, I think they're coming out with a new movie or something. This one has a background where it looks like the UK flag on it or something. I'm not really sure. And then there's also a stationery set that's Minions. So it's a little notebook, and then there's a pin, but the pin projects an image of one of the Minions. Okay. And then there is a matching backpack set, or a similar backpack set for the girls, which is Frozen, of course. The only difference is the rather than having a pencil pouch, this one has a reusable sandwich / snack pouch. Okay, so the third item is a little bit different. The boys have the pencil pouch, the girls have like a little sandwich pouch or snack pouch that's reusable. You know, you can just wipe it out and use it again. And then the girls also have a Frozen accessories case and journal. And I hate saying girls because, you know, there's boys that like Frozen too, but, you know, we do kind of design these, one for the boys, one for the girls. Frozen accessories case and journal. So there is a little journal. It looks like it might be a little hardback journal. And then a little case that has, there's a loop on it, and then it looks like there might be a little clip, like a lobster claw type of plastic clip where they could clip it onto their book bag or something like that. There are, for the girls, there's also a pair of sneakers that is purple around the edges and has a design printed on it, but the design is all in white, and they're supposed to be able to color them in, so they can color their own tennis shoes. The thing is, though, is that there are markers pictured here, but there's not markers included. So the person that buys the tennis shoes will have to buy some kind of fabric markers or something that works on these. And it doesn't say, the problem that I have with it is it doesn't say what the material is, so you don't know if you need fabric markers or permanent markers or wipe off markers or, you know, wash off markers so that you could color them again. You know, I'm not really sure. And then there's also a Perfect Basics multi-pack for the girls that includes like a tank top, a cami, and then 2 pairs of leggings. And they're supposed to be mix and match, but the colors really aren't that similar to each other. They're a little far off, but okay. So here's the Minion stuff. Okay, so that's the notebook and pen with the little projector light. And here is, see how I said it's kind of like a UK. I don't know if there's another new Minions movie coming out or what, but. And there's the pencil pouch. And then here's the shoes. And the thing is, like I said, there's markers shown there. And I don't know if there will be markers shown in the brochure or not, but it says in here that, where did it say that? Yeah, it says here in tiny print, markers not included. So make sure if you have a customer that orders that they know that the markers are not included. Okay. Mindy loves the detangling spray. Helen doesn't know if she's more shocked with all the stock-up options in this what's new, or the fact that the kids' stuff that has been in the outlet is coming back. Minnie says she stocked up a little bit on the kids' stuff and is so happy it's coming back. Helen says her too, easy add-on sales. Mindy says, I can't offer markers as a package deal if I don't know which ones to buy. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and so here's the girls. See the little, this is the little pack. See how it has a little kind of plastic hook thing that you could probably hook it onto a zipper or a backpack strap or something. And it does have this little strap where they can either carry it by the strap or you could loop that over something. You know, if they have a little suitcase or something, you might be able to loop that over that or hook it onto another hook. And then the little journal looks like it's like a little hardback journal, kind of similar to something you might find in like a dollar store type thing. And then here's the girls' backpack, and here's where theirs is different. You see here is the little sandwich slash treat taker, snack carrier, reusable, whereas for the boys, they had the little pencil case. Okay. And then here is the basics multi-pack. And see what I mean? Like the colors don't necessarily, there's the tank top, the cami, and then 2 pairs of leggings. I wouldn't necessarily describe these colors as colors that go together very well. So, but, you know, obviously these could all be used underneath other things, or, you know, it's designed to be mix and match. They just don't go with each other. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. I'm in the home goods section. I think I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to leave one page for a surprise, and I'm going to show you these because I think these are more interesting. There is an 11-piece storage set, which is going to be $24.99. And what it's going to include is it's going to include a tank top holder that holds 8 tanks, a flip-flop holder that holds 5 pairs of flip-flops, a scarf holder, and then 8 little clips that can help you to save space by hooking your hangers together so that they can layer on top of each other instead of having to be hung in the closet right next to each other. These are purple. I will tell you, these are very similar to things that you would see someplace like Five Below. Okay, and some of these you have seen at places like Five Below, like the scarf hanger. But let me just break it down for you. So here is the tank top holder, and you can see it's just basically a hanger with these little hook type things where you can kind of hang, you know, one shoulder strap on one part and another shoulder strap on another. So you can you can layer them on top of each other, hanging them this way, or you could bunch them together and hang each one on a little shorter, the shorter stem if you wanted to. But here they show them kind of, you know, layering across each other. And then here is the flip-flop holder. So it's just basically a strap with a hoop at the top that you would have to hang on a hook or put over the top of a hanger or something. And then it has the like plastic flip-flop bars. Those little plastic bars, sometimes those come with your flip-flops when you buy them, you know. And so you just hang the flip-flop on each side, and it holds 5 pairs. And then here's the scarf thing. This is what I'm talking about. You guys have probably seen this places where it's the flower sort of pattern, and you just loop them in. And then down here, these are what the hooks look like. You just get 8 hooks, and then here they show them being used. So you hang a hanger up and put your shirt on the hanger, and you put the little looped part of the hook over the top of that, and then you put your next hanger across this where it's curved and kind of hook it in. So you would put these little plastic clips on the top of each one of these hangers, and then hang the other one from the bottom part of it. Okay. Okay, so I think that's interesting. The other home items are more like food serving type stuff, and I mean, there's some cute things in there, but it's things that we've kind of seen before. So I will save those for you guys to have something to look at later, a little surprise. Okay, there's a big workout spread. Half of it is well, no. There is one curves item. It's another pair of sneakers, and it's, you know, we still do the whole get a 2-week curves pass free for you and a friend when you buy a curves demo purchase from the What's New. So if you buy the curves sneaker, you yourself as a rep get the 2-week pass for you and a friend. Okay, so I'll just show you the sneakers. Yeah, I'm a tease. So there's the sneakers. And then there's kind of a whole workout spread. It includes a backpack, which looks to me like it's just that nylon material that everybody's complaining about. The style is cute, but it is just a nylon bag. So I'm not really going to show you that, I don't think. There's a pair of sporty wedges. There's a lace top. These things I'm not going to show you, but this one I am going to show you. There's a new pair of pants. These look like they might have a pocket on the side. I'm not really sure. They have an elastic waist with a drawstring. They're relaxed fit style. I kind of would disagree with that based on the picture. They're made out of polyester, rayon, and spandex French terry. Okay. It looks like they might have a pocket on the side, like a cargo style pocket at the thigh. But here's what I'm going to tell you. They look to be very tight in the thigh area. Now, this girl might just be really athletic, but they look to be a little slimmer in the thigh, and then they kind of cinch in a little bit at the knee, and then they don't really flare at the along the shin and the calf, but it does look like they might go back out a little bit. Okay, so there's that, and then there is an everyday reversible jacket. So it's 2 jackets in one. It's solid dark gray on one side and then striped on the other. So that's kind of cute, and they show it pictured both ways. Okay, so here's the sweater. She's wearing it one way here, and then she's got it reversed here. And then here are the pants. So they have the little drawstring. And then I don't know if you can see right here, there's the little pocket. I don't know if it's a real pocket or just a fake pocket, like just a detail. But you can hopefully see they're tight on her. I mean, not tight, like they're not cutting off her circulation, but they are definitely fitted to her thigh. And then they cinch in a little bit further even at the knee, although they're not tight at the knee. But then they look like they might flare out a little bit again down at the bottom. Okay. Minnie loves the cami hanger. And they have a teeny tiny closet at their beach house, so this will be really good for them to organize there. Yeah. Sizes are, they only show it listed as far as the sweater up to a size 18. So I don't know if they actually have plus sizes in the reversible jacket and they just don't have them listed or not, but they have done that lately. So the pant, though, they have listed up to the 3X. So, okay, let me show you, I'll show you the wedge. The lace top I'm not really a fan of, so I'll let you guys, I'll save that one for you guys, and you guys can decide for yourself. It's just a top that has like lacy sleeves and not practical for working out. That's all I can say about that. Here's the little wedges. They are cotton and polyester upper. And a little bit sparkly. See them? Minnie's down to an 18 now. Woo, woo. Go, girl. She's going to disappear on us soon. Be looking, in 1 minute she's there, the next minute she just shrinks down to nothing. Okay, jewelry. The layered item we talked about the last time is in here. The one that had the blue necklace at the top and then the longer clear one at the bottom, you know, that layers by hooking on the sides. That one's in here again to where you can demo it by itself instead of doing it as like a, you know, package thing. The jewelry is kind of our typical jewelry. There's some watches and things, so I think I'm going to save those for you guys to give you a little surprise. One thing I do want to point out, because I haven't seen this style in a long time, is in the fine jewelry, we don't have any gold, no gold coming out. But in the fine jewelry in sterling silver, they have a necklace and some earrings that you buy separately. But they're like a filigree pattern. And I haven't seen filigree like this in a really long time, which is good and bad. Partially, you don't see it right now because it's not really in style. But at the same time, it's been so long since we've seen anything like that, that for a younger crowd or younger customer, it's something brand new. It's something they've never seen before. And it's different than what everybody else is wearing, because right now everybody else is wearing statement jewelry. So, and I know you probably are not going to be able to see the details of the filigree very well, but anyway, I still just wanted to mention that because stick with boobs, Mindy says. She's turned into a stick with boobs. Well, I'm not a stick, but I feel you on that. So anyway, I just thought I would show those because we haven't seen anything like that. You know, and that used to be a fairly popular, you used to see filigree like that pretty often. Even through the 2000s. I mean, we're not talking like 1985. We're talking like, you know, mid 2000s, late 2000s even, you would see that quite a bit. But it's been a while. Okay, then on something I want to tell you guys is in Magalog 7 for Mark, all of the beauty products are 50% earnings guaranteed. However, it excludes the beauty products that are featured in the Avon brochure or the outlet or the what's new. And if the earnings are fixed, if it's fixed beauty earnings, then it's excluded. But that's something I haven't heard anybody talking about. So, and I don't know if it is only in, I don't know if it's both campaigns 14 and 15 or not. But this is the first time I recall seeing this, so I just wanted to mention it. Okay, so 50% earnings on beauty items from that magalog. See, it says so right here. Okay. Then they're promoting the scent strips. You know, it's the box that has all 4 of the mark scents is for the body line. So the lemon sugar, the plum berry, the jasmine, and the coconut. They have that in here for $4.50. It's not on sale, but it has all 4 scents in it. So if you don't have that already and want to use that, you know, as samples, I really like when they do the boxes because those go a long way, even though they're $4.50. You know, the only thing is each strip has 2 of the scents. So on one side you get the jasmine and coconut, and then on the other side you get the plum berry and lemon sugar, or something like that. And the reason that is because they are coming out with body oils in those scents. Okay, so they're going to be $12 in the magalog. So they're giving the reps another special representative offer where you can save 45% off the magalog prices. Stock up now, no limit. You order in campaigns 15 and 16. You're billed in that campaign, and you only get award sales for your costs. It's not full award sales. But here is what they're going to look like. Minnie says she can offer 10% off on all of her Mark Beauty to encourage sales and still make 40%. Yep. Just remember, if it's beauty items that are in the Avon catalog, if they have any shown in the Avon catalog, those don't count. So this might be a good seller because a lot of people do like our body oils, you know, the Skin So Soft ones. So if you know you've got customers that like the lemon sugar and that kind of stuff, which the lemon sugar is really popular, this might be a good seller for you. Okay, and then they have, they're featuring some bras. You guys know I like the bras. This is one I would wear. I really like this gray color, the crystal gray. It's a nylon, polyester, spandex, rayon, cotton mix. And they have black, light beige, white, nude, crystal, and black, light beige, white, nude, and crystal gray. It's the Bali Passion for Comfort Worry-Free Underwire Bra. This is one of the ones that I would buy and like. I always buy the underwire bras. I find the other ones don't really do anything for your figure. They don't lift, they don't shape, they don't hold in place, you know. So I always buy the underwire ones. And I wear a 30, well, I buy a 36 double D. I should be like a 36G F, something like that. But I can pull off the double Ds. I could probably every now and then. Well, we usually only do double Ds, so I buy the 36 double Ds and wear them, and I can make that work. But I do always get underwires. So Minnie says, yes, you have to make sure you use the Mark Book product codes. That's how Avon tracks sales in Avon books versus Mark books. Yeah, different product numbers. So the bras, they're pricier, but if you were buying these bras in a department store, you'd be paying at least that much anyway. So, and they last. I mean, I really don't have a problem with the bras lasting. I mean, Bali and Playtex are good brands that have been around a long time. So, And then on the back cover, I don't know. I don't really care about this too much, but I'll tell you guys anyway. They're giving a demo opportunity for the Mega Effects Mascara if you want to demo it. I don't know if that's maybe, if we're maybe leading up to the waterproof version, if they're maybe doing this because maybe they're going to give us the waterproof version pretty soon that they have out in the UK. I don't know, but this is just what we've already had, just a demo opportunity. And it's not like a special discount or anything. It's just a regular old demo opportunity. Minnie's excited. She's down to an L now. Now we got to figure out a makeup-related word that starts with L. Minnie's bra customers love our prices. Yeah, because in the past, you know, I mean, I don't know what has progressed over the last handful of years, but the bras, we were what's the word I'm trying to think of? We were a test market for their products, for these bra companies' products. And so we would get the product first, and if it sold really well with us, then they would basically take it and put it in the stores, and the price would go up a little bit. And that's how they decided what would sell in stores and what wouldn't. If it didn't sell with us, there was a good chance it was going to be a product that got scrapped. Whether we're still a test market for them or we're just a vendor for them now, I'm not really sure. But our prices do tend to be, you know, if not the same, then better than what you would buy it in the stores. And, you know, are the styles exclusive to us sometimes or not? I'm not necessarily always sure about that. How much sooner do we get it than they go into the stores? I'm not really sure about that either anymore, but that's how it used to be. And so there's just as good of a chance that it's still that way than it's not that way, right? It's a 50-50 shot one way or another. Erin doesn't have any sound and she's late because she thought it was next week for some reason. She's gonna have to watch the replay, but she had to say hi. Hi, Erin. Erin, hi. Hey, girl, hey. She's reading. Oh, Erin's reading the comments because they always disappear when the video goes live. Yeah. Minnie says she's noticed that we have styles in the bras that have not been in the stores. Okay, that's basically everything. Is there anything you guys want to see more of, or see? Do you want some more details on anything, or you want to see something out of the regular brochure? Since we didn't really go through that very much. Let me show you out of the regular brochure. The whole front section, like I don't know, like if you turn 3 pages, is basically all about Vitale, of course, because the new day cream. Then they were doing a this or that section. Like, are you this kind of girl or that kind of girl? And so they're doing a spread where it's like this or that. And so are you into length or are you into volume? And then they give you options to buy. Are you a cream girl or a gloss girl? So they do kind of a mix, like some fragrance, some jewelry, you know, silver or gold. Do you like heels or do you like flats? Okay, and then it goes into the scent shop. So there's not really like I mean, it is a theme, but it's not like a theme like summer or a color theme or a style theme. The theme is, are you this or are you that? what's your preference? This or that, here's some options to choose from. And then it goes straight into fragrance, the fragrance section. There's no sales section or anything like that. So this and that should have been the cover. Yeah. Well, they could have done like a, do you prefer a lotion or a cream for like the day lotion, the new day lotion versus the cream? Sorry, here comes my yawn again. That's trying to break out. Mindy's not a fan of the cover. I find that the skincare and perfume covers are, from just me personally, are just less interesting. They don't attract me. I love color. I love makeup color, like when they do like a nail polish spread and there's a different, each nail has different color and it's really bright. Which is usually the early summer catalogs, you know, I love those. And I find those people, it really draws their attention. For me, I mean, skincare is the smartest way to make money with Avon as far as sales, because, you know, it's always full earnings and full awards and award sales and all that kind of thing. The dollar amount is higher, so the profit's higher. It's something that needs to be replenished, so you get repeat sales, yada, yada, yada. But for me, it's kind of like, you know, skincare, fragrance. I find myself, I really flip through those sections like really quickly, because it's like, yeah, skincare, yeah, fragrance. I'm kind of that way with the beauty boutique section, other than the sales prices sometimes catch my attention in those sections, but it's a section where it's like, yeah, I already know what's in here, you know, so I flip through it really quick. And I find my customers that shop every single campaign with me miss sales because they do the same thing. They do just like I do. They flip through those sections. Millie's here. Hey, girl, hey. Bye, Helen. Bye. Oh, thank you. This is the old, remember right after our Maven, like we had our trip and all that stuff, and they came out with the brushed metals. It's the brushed metals over top of another brand, kind of like neutrally semi-clear pink color. Oh, they're chipping now, but I've had them painted for a couple days. I post this kind of stuff on Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, that's usually where I talk about that kind of thing. So if you're into that sort of stuff, we can follow each other on Instagram. I am Original Slushy on Instagram. Minnie says skincare covers can be interesting, but they just don't hit it. Gold is a good cover for skincare. The campaign 13. Yeah. For me, it's like skincare is one of those products that people know that they need, so they buy it and they, you know, they shop it, you know, they read the different types to figure out what's best for them. But it's not the thing that attracts them like a magpie, where it's like, ooh, sparkly, shiny, glittery, you know, colors. Like, you know, makeup obviously does that. Jewelry does that. So those kind of covers just get my attention because I am a magpie myself. If it's shiny or sparkly or bright or reflective, I'm like, ooh, distracted, right? Go straight for it. Anything else anybody wants to see? They should just hire us to preview the brochures. I mean, girl, you know we would tell them the truth, right? We do now, even whether they want us to or not. We will tell you the truth. Which after this, I'm going to go on the Maven page, if I can remember, and tell them to keep up that whole business of putting the asterisk next to each individual color that's being discontinued. That totally has a thumbs up with me. So I'm going to go comment. I'm going to go make a Maven page Facebook post on that specifically and say, way to go, keep that up. Yup. Anything else you guys can think of? Anything you want to see? Want to see? Want to see? Want to see? Okay. If not, I'll wait here for a second to let the lag catch up. Yeah, they need to hear the bad and the good, Mindy says. For sure. If you give constructive criticism, it's all good, Mindy says. Okay, if that's it, then I guess we will wrap it up. Let me check the date for the next time. Actually, I'll check it here. It'll be easier. Sorry for the delay this time. May 30th. Yeah. Saturday, May 30th is our next live broadcast. Our hangout. And you always suggest solutions, Minnie said. Give constructive criticism and always suggest solutions. Okay, I think that's it then. I will see you guys next time. Love you, girls. Bye.